Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will get the first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They
get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good, talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's caught. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They booted away. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. Finding an escape route. Lots of room to run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They're going to run it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the RPO, complete. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Caught close to the marker, it's Dobbs. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Trying play action. Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Brian.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's late. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Working that wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
At the 31-yard line. And a first down for the offense.
They'll run play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over UAB. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Looks as if he's going to run it. Breaks into the open.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Oh, better look out. Turning on the Jets. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He's got the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Gain of 4. Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Creates a little room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes the shuffle pass. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Leaves it with the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. Turns it on in midfield. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's the pressure. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
To the air on 2nd down. On target. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. The lead is now back down to 9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Louisiana Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He leaves it with his back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Spins away from the defender. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Allen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Dobbs.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Turning it on. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner showing the speed.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt.
Wake Forest, 23. Georgia Tech.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Dobbs. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Slay. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
The give on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 33 over FIU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fighting off the defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the play fake. Got his man. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Breaks free. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Georgia Tech, 29. Wake Forest, 27.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off play action. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's busted. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. On the ground with the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Complete to the left. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Acho. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and in this situation, trailing late, you know this is going to be the guy they throw the football to. He is one of the best receivers in all of college football. The defense needs to be anticipating the quarterback looking his way.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the waning moments.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bostic.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, David Deeks. And they grab the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Snap from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. He'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And he makes the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's second and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
And the defense sets the tone right off the jump. Great job executing. This is exactly why you want to play defense first and not giving up yards, forcing a long field goal.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Handoff from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! A game winner! What a finish in double
It's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the